Hola. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my page. Welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. I am Psychic Serenity. You can call me Miss Serenity Oasis. No, you can just call me Miss Serenity, or Serenity is absolutely fine. I am a psychic medium. I am a tarot card reader. I am an oracle card reader. I am a pendulum reader. I am an energy reader. Because trust me, when I tell you guys, I don't need the cards to read anyone. Believe me. But the cards are most certainly a very fun tool that helps me connect with spirits. And if you have come across my page, then you are most certainly here for a reason. Do not forget to make sure to follow my page, share this live, and also comment below, drop a pink heart, let me know where you're from. And give me just a moment. Let me see what's going on over here in TikTok world. Don't forget to make sure you guys are following me across all social media platforms. I am on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and on Facebook under at Miss Serenity Oasis. I also have two Facebook pages and two Instagram pages because one is my personal page. So my personal Instagram and Facebook is at Psychic Serenity. Feel free to follow me there as well. And ooh, Spirit must already want to talk, honey. Let's see what's going on. Let me pull these cards because this may be an intuitive message for someone who is watching this live at any given time who needs it. And you know what Spirit is showing me in these cards that actually just jumped out, because that's what truly just happened. Let me put this phone over here. I don't need to be bothered with it. Okay. Yes, somebody is really down and depressed and sad, and it looks like it's over their finances. Wow. And you may feel like you're stuck and it's hard for you to even move forward or to even find another job. I don't like that energy, honey. Let me use this money oil because listen, when I feel this type of energy, and then it's like you're having difficulties finding a job. I don't know if this person, it looks like the last job that you may have had may have ended really bad, meaning that you got terminated or you got into a big altercation with someone at your job or something of that nature. But it looks like the person who you were working with may have done something, like put something on you, like threw some roots your way to stop you from moving forward. So if you are watching this live and you are having difficulties financially, you feel like you're going backwards financially, you just left one job because of any type of problems or issues that you may have had there at that job, and now you feel like you can't go any further, you can't find anything in the field that you're seeking a job for, this message is definitely for you. And it just looks like, listen, you got to come up out of this phase. This is not good. This is bad. This is really, really bad. You may need some reversal work. So if this is you and this describes the situation that you are presently going through at any given time that you see this live, this is no coincidence. You are here for a reason. Step into my office and come see everyone's favorite spiritual advisor, okay? Because that is what I am here for. I do also have an online store where you can purchase all of your spiritual essentials. Not only can you book your tarot card sessions on our Team Serenity website, but you can also purchase your spiritual essentials such as candles, such as sage to cleanse your home, incense to cleanse your home and to set the vibe and to tune the energy into the frequency that you would like your home to have. After you cleanse your home with sage, incense, Florida water is also on the website. These are items that are very useful and come in handy when it comes to cleansing your space and cleansing your energy. But after you use these items to cleanse your space and cleanse your energy, you want to set the vibration of your home or your area, your surroundings yourself. So after I cleanse my home spiritually, I like to follow it up by burning incense in each and every single room, whether I'm burning incense that are for love, for cleansing, for protection, for peace. I definitely light money incense day and night because y'all know money just really loves me. I just came to that conclusion. You know why? Because one thing about me is that I have never, I'm being very honest, okay? I have never had difficulties getting money. Like never, never. I really haven't. You know why? Because my mind has always, I've always felt that way. Like I've always felt like money is easy to get, like for real. So it's like, I'm telling you, I have been way younger, down to my last $20. And I will go spend that $20 on a meal because I'm like, I know it's coming right back. And I promise you, by the end of that night, I'll be up a couple of $100 or what have you, because I just knew it was coming back in one way or another. You just never know how things are going to work out for you. But that all goes to show you our minds are such powerful tools. And the thing is that y'all be using y'all mind for things that are not keeping you, like making you grow and elevate. You're using your mind to hold you back. Like, listen, we were put on this planet with everything we need to succeed while we are here learning the lessons that we were put here to learn. Y'all not using y'all mind the way you should be using it. And I know exactly why, but I'm not going to go into the details and tell y'all how your fellow humans have you programmed that way so that you don't use your mind. Okay, we're not going to get that deep. I mean, we could, but listen. Anywho, let me go to the comments. Let me see who is here. Thank you for joining. That girl next door says, "It's me, Serenity. How are you? Oh, I am doing lovely." And what did you say it's me? What do you mean by that? Oh, no, you didn't say it's me. See what I'm saying? This is what happens when I don't have contacts or glasses on. Okay, you said, "Hi, Miss Serenity. How are you?" And you know what? Let me go over here to TikTok. Thank you so much for all of the love. Keep tapping that screen. Run them hearts up. And thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of the hearts and all of the love. Please make sure you are sharing this live video also. Don't forget to follow me for sure. Now, I don't know how long I will be on here tonight. Okay, because I do want to take myself a nice, relaxing bubble bath. That's my plans for tonight. And also, I am going to spend some time with my sun god. So, thank you for all of the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Where are you located? I went live with somebody on TikTok the other day. They were like in one of those Arabic countries. I don't know why. Like every time that I go live with people on there, for some reason, they be in places like that. It's very interesting, actually, especially when you see their background and it's really, it's really just different than what we see every day living in the United States. It's just like when you travel and you really get to see what other people experience every day, that type of stuff, it can be life changing. Okay, let me look at the comments over here. Okay, so Miss Butterfly says, good evening, good evening, good evening. I start my new job I manifested on September the 8th. Congratulations. How exciting. I am so happy for you. You know what? So many people around me have been, this is the time of year. Something is going on because I promise you, like so many people around me has been manifesting and they have been manifesting fast. And I'm loving all of this type of energy. See, that's the type of energy I like to have around me. Y'all humans, a lot of y'all humans be too busy hating on people all day and night to actually feel happy when successful things happen for others. Like that's the type of energy you want to surround you, like for real. You know, instead of be thinking like, oh, well, why them, not me, and all this type of foolishness. Listen, you need to be trying to absorb some of that energy they got. Okay. That's the good stuff. Y'all like to hang around people who like to gossip, talk all day, be in everyone else's business and not worrying about self. I don't want to be around nobody else that's worrying about everybody else and not worrying about themselves and not getting paid for it. Okay. See, the old me, the me that was on a low vibration and a low frequency, the me that had no boundaries, I was always worried about everybody else too. Okay. And always trying to be there for everybody else and all this other foolishness that you don't even have to do on this planet, not for grown adults. That's optional. Children, yeah. Grown adults that keep on making the same decisions and calling them mistakes, that being there for them is optional. You need to be there for you first. And I know I'm saying this because somebody need to hear it. Trust me on this. Latanya. Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, Miss Build-A-Bear. Ooh, look at that cute flower. Thank you for the flower. I love flowers. Child, I hear from my Aunt Orlando tonight. Shishi. Oh, well, welcome from Miami. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. Is that what they said? Are you using your microphone? Yes, I am. Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me well? I am using it. I use it now. I think it makes the sound much better, especially for someone like me, because I do not talk loud. I'm not a loud talker. Like, majority of my family is super loud. My mother is so loud, she can't even whisper. But me personally, I don't like to talk loud. I just don't have a loud voice. And whenever I have to keep raising my voice, my throat starts to hurt. That's how I know I'm not supposed to be talking loud. So yeah, the microphone, hold on, did it fall? No, that was the little thing, the little cushion part. But yes, you said yes, love it. So do I, because now I could just sit back in my chair. Because before I feel like I have to be like this and projecting my voice loud. Yeah. It's so much better. I was like, I should have been got a microphone, but I'm not using it on TikTok. I'm just using it because it's hooked up to my laptop, actually. It's hooked up to my MacBook. Tiana says, hey, beautiful. Oh, good evening, Tiana. And please call me Miss Serenity. Thank you so much for the compliment. Laugh out loud. I'm serious. I'm not a loud talker. Really not. Unless I get very angry or upset and then I have to yell and scream. But let me tell you something. I haven't been like that in a very, very, very long time. And I don't plan on being that way. Because I think I used to be that type of person, always yelling, screaming, cursing people out when I go places, just like out of control with my mouth, even like with my hands. Okay. But when you're like that, it's like you always on the edge. And then when you always arguing with people or like always in disputes with people, everywhere you go, you're upset because the cashier who's working at Walmart seemed like she got an attitude. I'm at the point in life, I don't even care who have an attitude, baby. If you working at Walmart and you standing on your feet for 8 hours and you ringing up customers and you absorbing all their energy and most of them half of their ass be negative and going through things, bad attitudes themselves, and you working at Walmart and I know that you're absorbing this energy and then you probably mad because you're even working at Walmart and your life probably sucks more than likely, yeah, you're gonna have a bad attitude too. So I'm more understanding nowadays. I be letting things slide because I feel like I ain't even got time for it. However, if I feel like it's that bad, then what I will choose to do is not spend my money there. I won't argue with anyone. I will just remove myself, never return back there. And if it's super bad and I have to contact the manager or email the higher ups, I'm down to do that as well. But at this point in my life, I don't be arguing with people in public. They can have that. I don't even care. I don't care enough about a lot of petty things that I would have cared about in my early 20s, my mid 20s, even my early 30s. Once I found healing and I found peace, I love peace so much that I just won't allow the smallest thing to inconvenience my peace or my life. Oh, she got a bad attitude. I see why. I see why. You got to be standing on your feet all day dealing with humans, not even really wanting to be there. Probably for the bare minimum. You working hard and then probably working overtime. I could understand. I would be stressed out too. I would have a bad attitude too. I live a different type of life. I live a life of peace. I have a provider, man, that I don't have to worry about anything. So I can understand why half of these people out in public be having bad attitudes because they're miserable. And you know what I noticed? A lot of people are miserable because they are financially broke. Like they are broke. Like I noticed that a lot of couples go through majority of their issues when they are broke. I cannot make this up. Remember, I am a psychic medium. I am a tarot card reader. I am doing readings all day and all night. I get to really see people's lives and what's going on around them, what's going on with their family. So I'm observing everyday human activity and I'm seeing all of these things. So I just be seeing a whole lot of things about humans, y'all. Like, I'm not going to lie. Being a spiritual advisor has given me so much insight. And that's why my perspective is a whole lot different than other people's, you know? Miss Champagne Red. Oh, Bear Mitchell says facts. I'm telling you, like, you got to create the experience you want on this planet. I created the experience I wanted. Okay. This is why I don't sit here arguing with people out in public, going back and forth with them, because my life is very peaceful and I plan on keeping it that way. And if you know, like I know, then you will keep yours that way too. Okay. Let's cleanse the energy. So thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. And if you're new here, welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. I am Psychic Serenity, and I am a psychic medium. I can hear spirits, I can see spirits, I can feel spirits, I can read energy, all of that type of good stuff. So don't forget to make sure you're following my page, and don't forget to make sure, hold on a second, that you share this live video. I was trying to do something, y'all. Hold on. Famine. Oh, Tiana says, girl, I sent you a message a while ago, a month or so. I'm good. Message you again regarding a situation, Tiana. You know what, Tiana? I did not see your message and I apologize. I'm so sorry about that. That's absolutely fine. Go ahead and send me an inbox. I will look forward to it. And also, now I will say this. If you plan on coming to me and booking a full one-on-one tarot card session, please do not inbox me and tell me everything you have going on in your life because I do not like to know anything prior to having a full session. Now, if you are looking to have spell work done by me, any type of spell work or any type of rituals, when you inbox me, I still don't want to know anything because all I'm going to do is direct you to go to the website and book a tarot card reading first. So then we can see exactly what is going on. Now, if you're looking to have a personal conversation, I don't have personal conversations for fun, okay, or just for leisure because I don't have the time to do so. But I do have a session on the website called Talk Time with Serenity, and you can definitely check it out. But if you have a question about any of my services and products, then definitely inbox me, but just don't go into details about what you have going on if you plan on coming to get a tarot card session. And the reason why I say I don't like to know anything in advance is because you may start telling me all this types of stuff, and then I may start pulling cards, and then I start seeing everything you just said, and I'm saying it, and you're like, oh, she only knows that because I already told her that. I don't operate that way. You know, I've had clients tell me that they've gotten readings, and these people will tell them, oh, okay, well, just tell me everything that you have going on, and it just doesn't make any sense. So that's just not me. But yeah, that's that. That is that. have to wake up early tomorrow. Okay, let's see what's going on over here in TikTok world. And thank you guys for the gifts. Greatly appreciated. Most definitely appreciated. Because gifts are definitely my love language. Tamisha, hola. Hello, Tamisha. What is going on? I'm happy that you caught me. I really, really am. Did you have a good day today? Tell me you had a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. Only if that's true, though. Only if that's true. Let me go back over here. Can I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question. As a matter of fact, feel free to give me a call and ask me a question. Let's pull a card that way. Let's do some cards. Okay. So actually, before you guys even give me a call to do the cards, I would like to explain how this works. First and foremost, for those of you who are new here, what we are going to do is it will be one question or one card per person. So you will have 3 different options when you call in. And yes, you must call in order to ask your question or for me to pull a card for you. Please keep in mind that you have to share this video first. And once you call in, this will be recorded and broadcast for the world to see. Okay. But they can't see you, but they can definitely hear your question or all of this types of stuff. So just keep that in mind as well. And it will be shared on my page publicly at any given time. Now, when you call in, you will have 3 different options. Option number 1 is you can ask spirits a yes or no question. And if you ask spirit a yes or no question, then you will only receive a yes or no answer with no details. So if there's something that you just been wanting to know about and you just need a simple yes or no, we can ask spirit, and then I will use the dowsing rods for that. Now, if you have a specific situation that you may have going on or maybe going through, then you can ask a question and I will pull a card and we can get you some clarity or some more insight or some guidance or on whatever you may be going through. Now, if you just like, you know what, I just want to know what spirit wants me to know. I'm not even going to, ask. Let's just see what spirit wants to tell me. Then in that case, I will pull a card for you and whatever spirit wants you to know is what I will tell you. Thank you for the love. And Tamisha, don't try to be the first person to call today, okay? Let's try get through, because actually this will be for who is it that just asked me if they can ask a question? This will be for Baman actually. But yes, you'll have those 3 different options. Now, if you never had a reading done before, just know that these are not my personal opinions. These are messages from spirits, okay? So this is not my personal opinion. If at any time it is my personal opinion, I will say, oh, me personally, or if it were me, because listen, me and spirit be having 2 different opinions, okay, at times. Sometimes I'm telling you. So it's not from my personal perspective or from my opinion. This is all messages coming from spirits in order to help you in whatever you may be going through in your life. I cannot tell you what you want to hear, and you don't always hear what you want to hear. Sometimes y'all be wanting to hear, oh my God, this is perfect, this is wonderful, and everything is going to work out, but that's not exactly what spirit is showing. I can only tell you what I am being shown by spirits, okay? Now, during a tarot card session or any session, anything can come out. It can be something from the past, and I'm trying to fix my inklet, okay? It can be something from the past, something that you're currently going through, or something that may sound unfamiliar. It's not familiar right now because it's something that's going to occur, like the future. Okay, so there's a reason why spirit will bring up the past, a reason why spirit will bring up the present, and this reason why spirit will bring up the future. At the end of the day, I always recommend listening to the advice that spirit gives you during these sessions, because I'm telling you, these are life-changing sessions that my clients have with me. And I have so many return clients, so many repeat clients, so many clients that are on rotation, VIP clients. I have clients that come to me 2 and 3 times a week booking their tarot card sessions. Okay, so you know why? That's because they listen and they see how their life change, or either they don't listen and then they're coming back like, oh God, I wish I would have listened, because that happens too to the ones of you who love to be hard-headed. So yes, now that I have explained and got all of that out of the way, please feel free to give me a call and then we can go from there. Bamin, if you are still here, then feel free to call me. Call me now in my Miss Cleo voice. Yes. I should probably turn my ringer on, huh? That'll be a good idea. I'll give it about 3 calls from other. Oh my gosh, you don't even have to give it that, Tamisha. It's all good. I just wanted Bamin to go first. That's all. You're good. You're good with me, okay? Tamisha says, laugh out loud. But thank you for being very considerate. If Bamin is not here, then you can feel free to call. Give me a call at 1-800-920-9826. And can somebody in TikTok please put that in the comments? I'm so happy that my sun god got me this other ring light, because the lighting before, oh, it sucked. It was just so dark. And I'm like, okay, you know how I really want to get my lights? I want to get like, you know how like it's like dark in the background, but then the light is like on you? That's how I want my background to be. Do y'all know how to do that? Can you give me some advice? You know, humans love giving a unsolicited advice about everything else, okay? So this is your time. For those who like to give unsolicited advice, how is it that I can get the background dark and just the light on me bright? Drop that in the comments. Thank you, Tamisha. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I'm waiting to see if Bamin is still here. That's what I'm waiting to see. And if you're just joining, drop a pink heart in the comment section. Like I said, I don't know how long I plan on being on here tonight, because I don't plan on being on here too long, because I want to go take me a nice relaxing bubble bath. Not want to, going to. Oh my God, people are going to hear my question. Yes, they're going to hear your question. It's really no different if you were typing it in the chat. They would see it. It's really literally no difference. The only difference is that you're just talking. And it's better for me like that. I like to communicate with y'all like talking sense. People will be afraid to come on live, except for on TikTok. TikTok, they'll come right on, okay? That's why I love me some TikTok. Bridget, oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. But you guys know, if you have a private question, we can always have a full tarot card session one-on-one. That's completely private and most definitely confidential, because I am a very discreet person, okay? So if you feel like you don't want all these other humans to hear what you want to say or what you want to ask spirits, then keep in mind, if you have a yes or no question, like just the yes or no question, you can always go on the Team Serenity website, www.missserenityoasis.shop, and you can purchase the 3-question pendulum reading. That way you can ask 3 yes or no questions, and I'll text it to your phone. And, you know, you can send me your questions and then we can ask spirit, and that's a confidential way to do it. Other than that, I would most certainly suggest, for those of you who want to be discreet, confidential, book a full tarot card session with me, and then you get a full hour or 30 minutes one-on-one phone call with me, and we just let spirit see what's going on, honey. Spirit will get all in your business. I'll be doing that this Sunday with you. Ooh, how exciting. I cannot wait for our session. I cannot wait for our session. So let me just tell you guys. So last night, I gave out a 20% off code while I was on live. That was good to be used to the end of the night, which is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start doing that more often when I come on live. But you know what I'm excited to do? Remember last night I was telling you guys, I'm going to do a raffle one night. I think I'm going to do that probably once a week, where I put like different percentages off in a little, like fold it on a little piece of paper and put it inside of like a cup or a bowl. And then we pull out and see what percentage off it's going to be for the night. But we're going to do 20% off. I don't know who just called me, but just give me a call right back, because I hate when I'm in the middle of talking and saying something that I feel like is important and then I get interrupted. But call me back in just like 3 minutes or so. But yes, I'm going to start doing a little raffle tonight. I'm going to give out another 20% off code, and it will be good only for tonight. So if you come back and try to use it tomorrow, it will not work because it will be expired. The last time to use it will be tonight at 11:59 p.m. You will get 20% off of everything on the website, all of the tarot card readings. Remember how I told you guys last night, I have the Talk Time with Serenity packages. 20% off. Use the code GIFT20. So GIFT 20. That is the code that you are going to want to use. Hold on a second. Let me put it in the chat. It's GIFT 20. That's the code. Put it in here. There you go. I hope you guys can see it. Did I put it in there? Yes, I did. Can you guys see it? Okay. So yes. Yes, you can. That's absolutely fine. You're good. But yes, that is the code that you can use so that you can save 20% off anything that you order tonight. Yes. Thank you for calling the Psychic Sanctuary. This is Psychic Serenity speaking. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today? Your favorite person, Tamisha. Ooh, welcome, 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 Tamisha. And let us know, which social media platform are you tuning in, watching? I'm on both of them, Facebook and TikTok. Okay, I know that's right. Awesome. So, Tamisha, tell me, what are we going to be doing this evening? Do you have a yes or no question for Spirit? Do you have a specific situation or a specific question you would like to ask? Or do you want me to pull a random card for you and see what's going on? See what Spirit wants you to know? What do you prefer? Okay, that sounds good. And what is the question that you have for Spirit today? Ooh.
I'm always a Saturday to get to Houston, or else I won't have a job. Willing to know if I'm gonna have everything together.
Okay, so
Right.
okay, so you say you have until Saturday to get to Houston to see if you're going to have a job.
No, if I'm gonna be able to make it to Houston
By Saturday, because if not, then you're not going to be able to have a job, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Got you. Let's see what Spirit says. Now, these cards jumped out. Oh, let me tell you. Spirit is saying no. I don't see you being in Houston by Saturday. Spirit is saying no. But you know what? Spirit is like, you're going to have a better job. So it doesn't even matter. Like, even if this job does not work out, listen, you have to trust the process. But I just don't see it happening. I don't see you tomorrow is what, Thursday? I just don't see you actually making it there by Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Not this week, next week.
Oh, next week. Okay. See, that's the whole nother ball game. Let's see what Spirit says. Hold on a second. Let's see. I'm happy that you clarified that. And guys, don't forget to make sure you are following my page. Don't forget to make sure you're following. Spirit is still saying no, not by next Saturday. It's going to be later than expected. But it's for a reason, though. So don't even stress it. Don't even stress it. You just have to look at it like it is what it is. And I'm going to get there when I'm meant to get there, for real.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it doesn't even look like it's next Saturday, but it doesn't look like it's far away neither. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It looks like in a couple of weeks, but it doesn't look like it's far away.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that don't mean that you can't change that. But I like to move on to divine timing, to be honest with you. But, you know,
yeah.
Whenever things are meant, whenever you get the situation, you know, out of the way with the car situation and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it'll work out for you.
Today I did what you said, the healing, I've been in the grass today for 18 minutes.
Ooh, that sounds good. How did you feel afterwards?
I feel great.
Well, that is good to know. And I hope that you're able to also like do some things to clear your mind as well, you know, like meditation. For you, Spirit is saying to meditate. You should be meditating in a quiet place. I always tell people that there's different styles of meditation. You can meditate while listening to music, because I meditate while listening to music. And I mean all type of music. I mean rock and roll, rap music. Like I can meditate because it's like my mind just goes into this like trance, and then the Spirit starts talking to me, and through music. And then other people, but for you, Spirit is saying in a quiet place, but listen to like nature sounds. You know how you may go on like YouTube or whatever, and they have channels that have like straight nature sounds, like birds chirping. Spirit is saying maybe put some headphones on, and when you meditate, like just clear your mind and listen to those nature sounds. So when you hear those birds chirping, the only thing your mind should be thinking of is the sounds that you are hearing. This is how meditation works, because if not, you're going to be thinking about what am I cooking for dinner and what this person said and what am I going to do about this? And meditation, you want to slow your mind down. So while you're listening to those nature sounds in a quiet room, you don't hear nobody talking, so you're not getting easily distracted. Music would be too distracting for you. So this is why Spirit is saying for you, nature sounds would be best. Put those headphones on, close your eyes so you're not distracted, and focus on the sounds you're hearing. If you're hearing the birds chirping, just think about being like in a forest or whatever setting is comfortable for you and seeing birds chirping around you. This is how you're going to clear your mind, because Spirit is saying that's what you have to do. Just, you're going to be okay. Trust me on this. Don't feel like you rushing it, because, when you rush things, it's like you can rush into destruction, and that is what you do not want. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay?
I would do that.
Yes, and you'll be absolutely fine. Thank you so much for joining me. I always love talking to you. And thank you so much for the love and support.
No problem. I will keep doing it.
Oh, I love you so much.
I love you too.
And I hope you have a beautiful evening.
You too.
Thanks. And thank you for calling.
No problem.
But yes, y'all. Gotta trust the process. Ooh, what Spirit want to say? Let's see what Spirit wants to say. There's somebody in here that's very argumentative. Spirit is like, you need to cut it out, honey. If you're the type of person and you're watching this live and you very argumentative, or you always confrontational, you getting into it with people all the time, Spirit is like, cut it out. Seriously. And you know who you are. Even if you don't want to publicly admit it, I know. I know. So if you think, is she talking about me? I am. Because Spirit is calling you out. Thank you for the love. Don't forget to make sure you're following my page. I am on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's at Miss Serenity Oasis. I have a Facebook and an Instagram and a TikTok page that is at Miss Serenity Oasis as well. And then I have my personal Facebook and Instagram page, which is at Psychic Serenity. Feel free to follow me across all platforms. Also, you guys know that I'm doing like celebrity card pulls. So if you have any celebrity that you want me to pull a card on and get in a business and see what they really got going on and ask Spirit about, please let me know. Send me a message and let me know what celebrity, because I have a list, okay, from people who have already started sending me suggestions of who they want me to pull a card for. So just stick around for it. Make sure you following my page, because those celebrity card pulls are so fun. Getting all in a business, okay? And also, if you want to book your full tarot card session with me, you need to go to our Team Serenity website. Do not inbox me. Don't text me. You don't need to let me know that you want to book a reading. The way you let me know that you want to book a reading is when you go to my website and you book your reading. I don't need to know that in advance. I don't need to hear you inboxing me telling me, oh, Miss Serenity, when I get paid on Friday, I'm going to come get a reading. When I get paid next week, when this happens, when that happens, when the world comes to an end, I don't want to hear none of that. Show me by actions. I don't operate off of words. Words mean nothing to me. It's just like a man coming to me with words. I don't care about none of that. Don't say nothing to me. Just go do it. That's it. Now, if you're having a problem with the website, yes, reach out to me. Hey, Miss Serenity, I'm having an issue booking. If you have a question and you don't know which reading would be best for you, and you're like, hey, which reading do you suggest? That's absolutely fine. If you have a question about any of the products, you want to know how to use the money oil because you're about to purchase them on a website and you want to manifest a new job, you want to manifest some money, you want to go gambling, you want to bring in more clientele, and you using the money oil and you need some assistance, you using the love oil because you about to manifest the love of your life, or you using both of them together like I do and you manifesting you a provider, and you need some more details on how to use these two oils together as a powerful combination like I did and like I do, because I still use these. Got to keep it right and fresh, and got to keep the money flowing in and the loving energy all around. I use both of these. But if you have questions about any of the products on the website, please feel free to inbox me. But don't waste my time inboxing me, telling me that you're coming to book a reading. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know everything. I'm telling you, I really don't. It doesn't impress me. What impresses me is when you actually move and you don't even have any words behind it. You just do what you need to do. That's it. What impresses me is when you come and have a session with me and you listen to what Spirit tells you, and then I see you growing and elevating in life. That's when I'm impressed. Okay, I'm not impressed by being inboxed 100 times that you're coming to get a reading. Just come. It's cool. Come on. Should I be contacting the Porsche dealership now and telling them that I'm coming to get a Porsche? Like, what you like, let's be for real. Okay? Certain things, it's like, yeah, that's fine. Just do it. It's simple. No words are needed. I'm just saying. So, yes, I like people who are people of action. All those words, that's nothing. At least not to me, it is. My son God is so sweet. I was listening to such a sweet message that he left for me. Let me see. Welcome. Hola. And if you are watching this live at this very moment, tonight's discount code for 20% off of all services and all products that are on our Team Serenity website, it is GIFT 20. GIFT, the number 20. If you're watching this live, actually live, you can use that coupon code tonight by 11:59 p.m. Do not text me tomorrow and ask me what the code is. Don't text me tomorrow and say, oh, I didn't get my check and I had to wait. Listen, this is not how it works. Okay, this is my program. And I said it has to be tonight by midnight, 11:59. The time that Cinderella had to be back home. Okay. So yes, book your tarot card session tonight and you can save 20% off. I want to call in. Well, call in. That's absolutely fine. It's 1-800-920-9826. And I hope you could call in within 5 seconds because I'm actually about to hop off of here. I'm about to jump off of here. I love this new lipstick that I got, y'all. Red is my color. So I have so many different colors, like shades of red. But this is another one that I had ordered offline. The first one that I had ordered, and it was the same exact brand from Maybelline, New York. And it was a pink because y'all know my colors. I love red lipstick and pink lipstick for sure. My shit. But this red lipstick, which is this, I like it a lot. I love matte lipsticks. And it is so pretty. It is. I want to go to bed with it. I wish that I could say. Like, it is so pretty. I can say the pink one actually was not the shade of pink I was expecting. But what I can say is, yeah, it does stay on long. It's called Super Stay. It does stay on long. When I wore it the other day, it stayed on after eating, drinking, because y'all know I be snacking. Like within my window of eating, which is usually 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., I be snacking, and the lipstick definitely stayed on. Miss Butterfly says it went to voicemail. Oh, if it went to the voicemail, then I'm going to take that as a sign, honey. That means that spirit is like, okay, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for you, baby. It's a wrap. That means that I got to get up off of here. That's what that means. It's a wrap for you, baby. You said, should I try again? No, I'm about to get off of here. I'm going to come back on tomorrow, though. I will be back on tomorrow. It's just that I just need to go pamper myself. I need to go exfoliate my skin and just relax in a nice Epsom salt bath. I'm going to put my oils in there because I surely do that. I'm going to light some incense. I'm going to light some candles. I'm going to get my music prepared. I'm going to get my bubble baths going in there. You know, I'm going to sprinkle a few herbs in my bath. I'm going to set my intention. I'm going to talk to the water. I have some rose petals that I'm going to add to them from what my son God gave me, those roses. I always use his roses that he gave me in a love bath. In a love bath for myself. And then whenever I'm doing love spells and the client in spirit says that the client needs a love bath to attract or manifest a strong, powerful love, I use those rose petals as well, which is the same rose petals that I use over my love life to keep it fresh and refreshed, as you should with all spell work, really. You know? Yes, Kana, what is it? Absolutely. Pay that it's a wrap. Now I'm gonna have to listen to that song. Does that happen to you guys? Like a song gets stuck in your head? Is your phone on mute? Is my phone on mute? My phone shouldn't even be on. Oh, I'm like, is it on mute? No, I'm not taking any more calls for the night. I'm not taking any more calls for the night because I'm about to hop off of here. And if I stay on a call, then that's just going to mean I'm going to be on here longer. But catch me tomorrow. Once you told me you called once and it went to the voicemail, that's when I'm like, listen, spirit is like, it's a wrap. But I love you and I'll be on tomorrow, probably earlier, just depends on how my schedule is looking. I have a lot to do tomorrow. I have a really busy day, so we shall see. Later. It's a wrap for me. Yes, I can do a yes or no question for you. Kishna, what is the question? You haven't even asked yet. Oh, yes, you did. Does Nofrisia loves City Yulia? Let's ask Spirit. Let's see what Spirit says. Listen, those are some serious names, honey. Okay, so I'm going to use my dowsing rods and we're going to ask Spirit yes or no using these dowsing rods. Dowsing rods are another tool that I use spiritually to ask Spirit yes or no questions. Spirit will move these dowsing rods in different directions to signify yes or no, okay? So let me just show you guys how the dowsing rods work. Since if you are new here, this is the neutral position. And please show us what yes means. So when I ask Spirit to show us what yes means, Spirit will move these dowsing rods. They will cross in front of one another. And this means yes. Please go back to a neutral position. Now, please show us what no means. So when you see that the dowsing rods, they're not swinging in front of one another. They're not crossing each other and they're opening up and swinging backwards. This means no. Okay, back to your neutral position, please. Okay. So let me see. Let me go back to what the question was. Does Nofrisia love City Yulia? Those are very, very different names for sure. Let's see what Spirit says. Spirit says yes. Spirit says yes. Now, one thing I am going to say is that when you have yes or no questions for Spirit, because you're not getting any details besides yes or no, it's very important to be very specific when you're asking yes or no questions, okay? So make sure that you are always very specific. If you want to know if it's like a romantic love, then you should ask, does this person love me romantically? Because somebody can love you, or if you want to know if they're in love with you, because somebody can love you and not be in love with you. So if you want to know, is the person in love with you, you got to be specific and you have to ask, are they in love with me? If you want to know, do they want to be with you, then you need to ask, do they want to be in a romantic, committed relationship with me? Because if not, you can ask, do they want to be with me? And spirit is like, yeah, they want to be with you, but it's sexually. And it's like, that's it. I thought you said they wanted to be with me. They did, just not in the way that you wanted it to be. So, yes, keep that in mind. And if you're just joining, I'm about to head out. However, please feel free to use tonight's discount code for 20% off of anything on the website, including all of the tarot card sessions and a new session that I have, which is called Talk Time with Serenity. Go to our Team Serenity website and check it out. The coupon code you can use, it is GIFT20, GIFT20. You will get 20% off. This code is only good until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Don't contact me tomorrow and ask me for this code because it will not exist any longer. Okay? Anywho, please book your session, and I cannot wait for our one-on-one session together for those of you who have already booked. Yes, but I'm going to hop off here because I already told y'all what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go relax and have a good evening. I'm not doing any spell work tonight. So, yeah, I'm about to have me some me time like I always do. And I hope you get you some in too. When the rest of the household is asleep, take yourself a nice, relaxing, warm bubble bath. Get you some hot tea, a glass of wine, a nice drink, whatever it is that make you feel comfortable and relaxed. Light you up some candles. And when you lighten up some candles, put some of this money oil on it so you can manifest yourself some money. Okay? And for those of you who cannot afford my services, you can afford some money oil. And when you use this money for oil and you start manifesting, then you will be able to afford my services. You see how that works? It's simple. It's easy. Get yourself some 888 money oil. This is like my best seller on the website. So if you're looking to manifest financially in all types of ways, be consistent using the money oil. Look on the website in the descriptions on how to use the money oil. And you will get 20% off of the money oil tonight. But you have to be consistent when you're using it. Okay, that's the only way. Trust me on this. Anywho, I love you guys, but I'm going to hop off now, and I'll be back on tomorrow, so please feel free to join me. Good night.